Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm Shannie, and this channel, Shannie Says, is dedicated to adulting and growing through life successfully together. So as you can see, I have a mask on and it's actually very late. It is 11 p.m. and I just thought I would come on here and just share some tips because as you can see, I have on this mask. And I was just thinking about how important it is to take care of yourself and spend some time by yourself and just pamper and rejuvenate your skin, your body, your mind, your everything, your spirit. You just need to make sure that you spend time by yourself. You're able to pour back into yourself because we can sometimes keep going and going and going, and life can throw all of these different things in our direction and we forget that we need to fill ourselves back up in order to be of help to others. So I just want to come on here and give 5 tips on how you can start to take care of yourself. And if you're already taking good care of yourself, kudos to you, but just a reminder. So the first thing I wanted to mention was the fact that we need to make sure that we eat on time. I know a lot of persons don't really talk about this, but sometimes we can get so consumed in life and in our work, especially when you're at the office and you are deep in a project and you don't want to break your train of thought. I know a lot of you are saying, me? I don't have a problem with eating. I eat all the time, but no, I didn't say eat food. Obviously you're eating food and you probably eat a lot of food, but are you eating on time? Do you skip breakfast? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Do you skip breakfast? Do you eat lunch on time, or do you go hours and hours just snacking on little things, chips and this and that and all kind of candy and all kind of different unhealthy junk food, and then when it's finally time to eat dinner, you kind of binge on a bunch of different unhealthy things that's easy to cook or easy to just go to a fast food place and buy food. You need to make sure that you eat on time. And the next thing would be to make sure that you eat healthy. Make sure you get your fruits and your veggies in. You can snack throughout the day, but make sure at least have a few pieces of fruit throughout the day. You can even have maybe some carrots and ranch dressing, or try to have some snacks that are healthy in between those other snacks that we love to eat throughout the day, like chips and pies and all that stuff. And for those of us that sometimes forget to eat our fruits and veggies, we want to make sure that we at least take our vitamins and supplements where necessary. I have here what I try to take on a daily basis would be my 7 C's once a day, the cod liver oil with omega-3 in it. I try to take this once a day, and then I have the hair, skin, and nail. Well, I like the gummies better than the pills. This is actually empty, guys, but yeah, I love taking these, so I need to go ahead and get a refill. You want to make sure you take your vitamins and your supplements and that you are getting all of the nutrients that your body needs to function well. Another thing you want to do is make sure that you stay hydrated, and I am talking to myself especially. I am on this journey of trying to drink more and more water. I actually don't like to drink water. I love juice and all the sweet stuff, but you have to make sure you drink your water. So I even try to keep water by my bed and always have water on the desk in the office or in my bag, or when I'm going on errands, I try to have water with me on my errands just so I can remember to at least take a few sips throughout the day. And I know it sounds really horrible for you water drinkers, but a few sips throughout the day is very good in comparison to not drinking water at all. So I am trying, but yeah, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated because our body is made up of mostly water, and if we don't replenish ourselves, we get dehydrated, and that is no bueno. Another thing that we need to do to take care of ourselves is to walk often. And I'm not an exerciser. I wouldn't even sit on this camera and lie to you guys and make it seem as though I always exercise, because I don't. I may look like I could be fit, but I am not fit at all, so this goes to me as well. But I say to try to walk at least, because you want to make sure that you get your blood pumping and that you're not sitting down to a desk all day. I work a 9 to 5, and sometimes we have this bad habit of just sitting down all day, only getting up maybe for the restroom, and that's it. But even if you have to set a timer every hour to get up and walk around a few times by walking, and maybe even go to a park and walk a few laps, that's something that I want to start. I wanted to start doing this year. I haven't started as yet, not too late, But yeah, try to get some walking in. For those of you who have smart watches and Apple watches and the apps on your phones, try to make use of that because it can help you to stay alive, guys. I know I've heard of this gentleman that always worked a 9 to 5 and he never gets up and walks. He sits there literally to his desk for almost the whole day, barely getting up, and I think he got up early in the morning to use the bathroom or something, and he literally fainted. And long story short, he was able to go to the doctor eventually, and they found out that he had blood clots in his body. So if he had not went to the doctor, he would have basically been dead the next morning. If he had not gotten up to go to the restroom and had that little fall or whatever and went to the doctor, he would have been a dead man before the next day. So we want to make sure that we get our blood pumping, that we walk around so that we have good blood flow and we don't have any blood clots up in our body, and that we stay healthy. And that's one way to be active, especially if you're not going to be jogging and running and going to the gym. At least add walking into your daily routine. Now I know I said 5, but I'm going to give 2 bonuses. And the first one would be to make sure you get enough sleep. I know a lot of us could be night owls and we would be up until wee time in the morning watching YouTube videos or Netflix or whatever it is that we be doing late at night, texting your boo, whatever. But yeah, you want to make sure that you get enough sleep. When you're tired, your brain starts to not function well, your body starts to shut down, and it kind of forces you to rest, and you don't want to be forced to rest. You don't want to be forced to start taking care of yourself. You don't want to be forced to have to drink more water because you're so dehydrated that you end up in the hospital or something. So we got to make sure that we take care of our body. And the second bonus would be to make sure that we take care of our mind. So in doing that, you want to make sure that you schedule some time to yourself, some quiet time where you can just sit down and meditate. You can pray, you can read your Bible, spend time with the Lord. Just make sure you have time to sit down and just breathe and catch yourself every day. If it's every morning before you come out of the car to go on the job, you read a daily devotion or something. Find some time to just sit down, breathe, and have some quality, quiet time with yourself and God, for all of my fellow Christians. So that's all I have to say, guys. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. I hope I was able to enlighten you on something and give some form of good advice and help us all to be successful adults in this world. But yeah, comment down below on some things that you do to ensure that you take care of yourself. Comment down below if you already do some of these things, and tell me how you usually do it and when you usually do it. How do you incorporate it within your life, in your day? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I gotta go wash this thing off my face now. Later.